There's no sharp tip to accidentally stab into your produce. Look at this tip. It is not sharp at all. Look at that right there, right? It finds that groove. Look at that. It really cut off the skin and I barely touched it. That's how sharp and precise. Most people say buy a chef knife and that stops there, and that's fine. But if you find yourself chopping a mountain of vegetables every night for salads, stir fries, or perhaps you might be using the wrong tool. This is a Nakari. It's the Japanese answer to vegetable preparation. And we're going to be reviewing it from a company who specialize in that called Butterfork. It's a 6-inch knife, and it has their famous modular handle system and power metallurgy steel. It's time to dig in and ditch that pointed tip and go flat. Let's find out. So, as you can see, this also has that signature amazing oak sheath that you've grown to know and love from Butterfork. You have the handle itself, a nice wooden handle in this nice color. You have that modular design, that oak sheath, logo right there, and then as you can see, this component to protect you from everything sliding in and out. You can see this metallic that pops up, and it is interchangeable with their other knives that you have. Look at that, it snaps in securely. Do you notice that this shape is, rectangular and smaller in and of itself? There's no sharp tip to accidentally stab into your produce, and the edge right here is almost completely flat. This isn't designed for deboning a chicken. This is designed for one thing: geometrical perfection with vegetables. It also has that signature handle removal system, and if you're unfamiliar with how this works, you're going to want to take the tool at the bottom here. It has even a little grip for your for like a keychain. You're going to want to align the two edges and then counterclockwise keep screwing and screwing until you remove it. So you're going to want to lock in, and like so, keep screwing and screwing with it until it completely goes off. What is this good for? Well, if you get juice from tomatoes or beets running down the handle, you can pop this off, clean it thoroughly, snap it back on, and no sticky residue. Also, for customizations, you can customize with different handles and just have a full-on, customization and make stuff according to yourself. You can also clean this blade or replace it if things ever get sticky. Look at this tip. It is not sharp at all. But the blade itself, it comes pre-sharpened. Let me tell you, it is definitely not locking. You're just going to then once you want to put it back on, align, stick it all the way down, just adjust and twist, then take the tool for the final piece de resistance, like so, align it until it is screwed back on, and just like so, nice and tight. And you also get everything for storage. Look at that. Now please take a look at this thin edge. I'm gonna try to focus in. This is gonna be, look at that thin edge. Look at that right there, right? So why does this matter? This steel is RPM 9. Why does this matter to a vegetable knife? Because vegetables have skins. Tomatoes, peppers, eggplants. You need a steel that can get surgically sharp to to pierce that skin without squishing the inside. Look at that. It won't crush the tomato, it will glide through. This is the benefit of the fine grain structure in this powder steel. So, of course, there has to always be the paper test. What is a real knife without the paper test? And let's see how this cuts. Remember, this is top-down motion, not really a blade. So, look at that top-down motion. Look at that. I mean, it comes out of the box already. You just have to put a little insert. It finds that groove and it just smashes. Since it doesn't have a sharp edge, it takes a little bit more pressure on this part, but the actual slicing, I mean, look at that. This is so addicting. I mean, insert, 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 insert. Truly an amazing knife when it comes to, I mean, look at that. I barely, on my own skin, right? It chopped the actual skin off and I barely touched it. That's how sharp it is. Look at that. It really cut off the skin and I barely touched it. That's how sharp and precise this knife is. Just like so, you take out the handle, everything like so. Put it in the water, and this to get the gunk out. And then